Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Smash the like button, click the bell while you are at it, so you can be a part of the post new game family. Hey man, if you're already a part of the family, if you're new to the family, leave it down in the comment section as well. No cap. Alright man, shout out to Basil, today's winner. Is it Basil? Hold on, let me double check. Hold on. Y'all, sometimes I be messing up, bruh. Basil. I think I'm saying it right. It's B-E-Z-E-L. So I think it's Basil. But yeah, shout out to Basil, man. Today's winner for today's video. Shout outs, no cap. If you guys on the Instagram, shout out on my YouTube videos, man. The instructions are in the description, so y'all make sure to go check it out. But anyways, we are here for one reason only. We are going to be reacting to the top 10 most insane bank heists. Let's see how crazy this gets. So we're going to do less talk and more reacting. Let's dive right into the video. Let's go.
Most insane bank heists. Number 10. Pizza delivery bomber.
Yeah.
In August 2003, Brian Wells, a pizza delivery man from Pennsylvania, walked into a bank with a homemade shotgun and a protrusion under his shirt. He approached the tellers and revealed a note that said he had a bomb attached to his neck and he demanded $250,000 in 15 minutes. A teller gave him $8,000 and he drove away. Police apprehended him 15 minutes later, at which point he screamed that the bomb was going to go off. It did, killing him mere minutes later. Police uncovered a plot in which Wells was taken hostage and forced to go to several banks, and do this in order to get the code to defuse the bomb. This batshit conspiracy took a turn for the weirder when it was revealed that Wells was in on it the whole time.
What?
Well, except for the fact that the code was never going to work, and the bomb was going to explode and kill him regardless.
What? Oh, that's
Number 9,
tough.
Craigslist Bandit. A dozen people responded to an advert posted on Craigslist for road contractor.
Does anybody ever use Craigslist anymore? Because I know for a fact I don't. If I'm trying to buy something, I guess, used and in person, I guess the Facebook marketplace, I haven't used Craigslist in such a long time. It's been a long ass time, but Craigslist, you can't even trust it no more.
At $28.50 an hour, the ad told anybody who was interested to wear a yellow vest, safety goggles, a respirator, and a blue shirt, and wait outside the Bank of America in Washington one morning in autumn 2008. They turned up, but didn't notice a guy in the exact same outfit who pepper sprayed a guard just outside the bank and stole containers of cash. He ran straight past, using them as identical decoys, before escaping down a creek on a rubber ring.
What?
The perp, Anthony Curcio, was caught a month later after a homeless man gave evidence about him. His prison sentence ended in 2013, and he now makes a living giving inspirational talks about how to avoid a life of crime.
I'm dead, boy.
Number 8. Kerala restaurateurs. On December 30th of 2007, 80 kilograms of gold and over $400,000 was stolen from a bank in the state of Kerala in India. The bank was on the second floor of a building, above a restaurant, which the thieves rented for about $750. They bought new furniture and claimed the restaurant was under renovation before drilling through the ceiling right into the safe room. The next day was a public holiday, so the theft wasn't even discovered for a day, meaning the criminals had a head start. They even distracted the police by deliberately leaving political clues that were red herrings and gold bars in places very far from where they actually were. They were eventually caught after the police intercepted one of their phone calls.
That's crazy. These people are low-key kind of smart, man. I would have never thought of a Craigslist ad and have a bunch of people stand outside of a bank as decoys as you rob the bank and run out and they look like you, bruh. Like, that guy's a mastermind. Now he's doing talks about not living life, doing crime or some ish like that. What the hell, man?
Number 7. The Forte redemption. In August of 2005, $67.3 million worth of Brazilian currency was found missing from a central bank in Fortaleza, Brazil. In true Shawshank style, police officers found that the vault had been accessed via a 263-foot-long, 70-centimeter-wide subterranean tunnel.
Wow.
The tunnel led to a house that was rented by a fake company who claimed to sell artificial turf. The gang had cut through 1.1-meter thick floor to nab the cash. 35 people are said to be involved in the crime, one of whom was murdered later in the same year by corrupt police.
Wow.
Most of them were in jail as of 2011.
Wow.
Number 6. The Blind Bank Bandit.
How you gonna be blind and rob a bank?
Robert Vernon Toy robbed many banks in the United States during the 1970s, but with one key difference. He was blind. He developed retinitis pigmentosa, a degenerative disease that affected his eyes from a young age. When in prison for mail fraud, he overheard other prisoners saying that bank tellers were instructed to give any money the robbers asked for, without making a fuss. As soon as he got out of jail, he went to a city bank to rob it. He couldn't see where the teller window was, so he waited for a slow-moving elderly customer so he could follow their footsteps. When he got there, he handed over a one-eyed Jack playing card, on which he'd written the message, "Be quick, be quiet, or you're dead. Put all the cash in the bag. I have a gun." He was so discreet that the security guard even helped him out of the door before he escaped to the airport. He repeated this routine in New York and Las Vegas at least 9 times before he was arrested in 1983.
Wow.
Number 5.
How does a blind person get away with that much, bro? How? Bro, I wouldn't be able to do that, and I could see, but like, how are you blind and you got the balls to be able to just rob banks? How?
The change of heart. Slidell, Louisiana. 2 men walked into a Bank of Louisiana branch in 2008, and one of them handed the teller a note demanding cash, threatening that he had a gun and that she would be killed if she couldn't get it for him. So far, so normal. However, Harry G. Wilson, the other bank robber, suddenly then screamed, "Don't take that woman's money!" and tackled his buddy to the floor. The note giver ran away from the scene, but Wilson remained there, proudly proclaiming to the police that he was just a drug dealer, not a bank robber. A crack pipe was found in his pocket, and cocaine traces discovered in his mouth, which may explain the
He really did have a change of heart.
Wilson was arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, and the assailant escaped penniless. Probably the worst bank robbery ever.
No cap.
Number 4. The Santa Claus Stick-Up. On December 23rd, 1927, a man dressed as Santa walked down the main street of Cisco in Texas. He spoke to some kids, who were understandably excited to see Santa, and he patted them on the head and answered their questions. After that, he walked into the First National Bank along with 3 armed men and held the teller to ransom. This Santa was a crook named Marshall Ratliff, who stuffed money and bonds into a sack while holding a pistol. A little girl saw the Santa outfit from outside and burst into the bank to say hello to him, but her mother then realised the scenario was less than innocent and shouted a warning to police outside. This kicked off the greatest manhunt Texas has ever seen, as Santa and the thieves took 2 little girls hostage and went on the run. Days later, the girls were found alive, and Ratcliffe and co were apprehended by December 30th. The local people were so angry that he wasn't put to death for his crimes that they formed a mob, broke into the jail, and lynched him the next day.
Wow.
Number 3. The
That's
Belfast
crazy.
Heist. In Belfast on December 19th, 2004, men posing as police officers knocked on the doors of 2 Northern Bank executives, Chris Ward and Kevin McMullen. These men entered their homes and abducted them and their families, taking them hostage. They were told to go to work again the next Monday and act as if nothing was wrong or their families would die. That night, criminals broke into the bank twice and took $15.7 million worth of money, the largest amount ever in any UK robbery. McMullen's wife escaped and raised the alarm, but by then it was too late. The gang had made a getaway with the money. Police first thought it was the IRA who perpetrated the attack, but nothing is actually known of the assailants to this day. Number 2. The lawful robbery. This bank robbery is considered one of the biggest of all time, despite the fact that it may not have actually broken any laws at all. In 2003, Saddam Hussein was the dictator of Iraq, and in anticipation of bombs falling from US planes, he sent his son Qusay to the bank at 4 AM with a letter authorizing a transaction. It commanded the bank bosses to load 3 flatbed trucks with $900 million and $100 million worth of euros. It took a team of workers 2 hours to load all the cash onto the trucks. A lot of the cash was found inside the walls of Saddam's palace, but most of it was never uncovered.
What?
Number 1. The Hacker Heist. A group of Russians called the Carbonak took $1.02 billion from several different financial institutions all over the world. Impressive on its own, but even more incredible when you consider that they didn't even have to leave the house. No, they didn't use magic. They used technology. The hackers sent bank staff an email that appeared to be from a trusted source with a fake attachment allowing them into the bank's security network. Their reach hit banks in China, Japan, the US and Europe. It took between 2 to 4 months to complete each heist without detection. They were even able to make cash machines dispense money at any time of day they wanted, without using a credit card at all. The Carbonac cyber gang are still at large to this day.
What?
Hey guys, that was the top 10 most insane
Yo, this is insane, bro. I just gained a lot of, like, knowledge from history of people robbing banks. Hey, man, if y'all made it this far, comment down below the most insane robbery that you guys watched within this. All 10 robberies that took place. What is the most insane one, bruh? This is actually pretty crazy, I ain't gonna lie. But, hey, man, if y'all made it this far, I greatly appreciate it, as always. Hey, man, until next time, I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.